Namaste Gurkulians. I hope all of you are fit and fine at your home. In the last video lecture, we have discussed about the electrolytic cells and some terms related to it, as well as variation of conductivity with dilution. In this lecture, in this session, we will discuss about Kohlrabi's law. It is also very important. Kohlrabi's law. According to Kohlrabi's, we can find out the molar conductivity at infinite dilution for an electrolyte. So, the molar conductivity, according to this law, the molar conductivity for an electrolyte at infinite dilution is equal to sum of ionic conductivity, limiting ionic conductivity of cationic part and anion multiplied with their number, present in one formula unit of electrolyte. One formula unit of an electrolyte. It means कोई भी हमारे पास क्या है, एक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है, उस इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स में एक कैटायनिक पार्ट एंड वन इज एनायनिक पार्ट. देन द मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन इज इक्वल टू देयर आयनिक कंडक्टिविटी. आयनिक कंडक्टिविटी मीन्स कंडक्टिविटी ऑफ कैटायन एंड एनायन पार्ट. मल्टीप्लाई किससे करेंगे, जितना उस इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स के अंदर उसकी संख्या होगी. So for this we take an journal example. If there is molar conductivity for an electrolyte AXBY, then we can find out molar conductivity for this. Molar conductivity for cationic part means positive part, number of ions are X, plus limiting molar conductivity for anion and number of ions are Y. So we can calculate molar conductivity at infinite dilution. Delta note for the at infinite dilution. If we have to calculate molar conductivity for NaCl, then it will come out to be 4 Na plus ionic conductivity for Cl minus. If we have to calculate molar conductivity at infinite dilution of magnesium hydroxide MgOH2, then we can write it magnesium ion is 1. So it is Mg2 plus lambda node for OH minus. These are two ions. So we can calculate. If we have to calculate molar conductivity for aluminium sulfate Al2SO4 whole thrice, so we can calculate it for, it is come out to be equal lambda naught for the Al plus 3, ions are 2 plus lambda naught for sulfate SO4 minus 2. These are 3 ions. So we can calculate molar conductivity for this according to the Kohlrabi's law. So at infinite dilution, molar conductivity is equal to sum of ionic conductivity of an electrolyte. Multiply करेंगे किससे, with their number present in the electrolyte. We can also write it in terms of the equivalent conductivity. Here when we calculate the equivalent conductivity, then we divide by the charge. If charge of the magnesium is +2, so it is 1/2. In case of equivalent, and hydroxide, so it is 1. In case of aluminium 1/3, and in case of sulfur it is 1/2. Because there is equivalent concentration is taken, so equivalent is by their charge. Now there are the some applications of Kohlrausch's law. So let's discuss first application of Kohlrausch's law, calculation of molar conductivity for a weak electrolyte at infinite dilution. To calculate molar conductivity for an weak electrolyte at infinite dilution. Weak electrolyte such as our acetic acid. If we have to calculate molar conductivity for weak electrolyte, जैसे CH3COOH, अगर हमें इसकी मोलर कंडक्टिविटी निकालनी है और हमें नंबर ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस आर गिवन, देयर इज potassium salt of acetate and there is HCl and KCl. If we have given 3 solutions and we have to calculate molar conductivity for acetic acid, we know molar conductivity for this given in the question, then you can calculate acetic acid. So you know that acetate and hydrogen are required, we can remove it from KCl. So we add both of these and subtract it. We can calculate molar conductivity for the weak electrolyte at infinite dilution. This is our first application of Kohlrausch's law. Now we are going toward the second application, calculation of degree of dissociation of electrolyte. Calculation of degree of dissociation. Degree of dissociation is denoted by the alpha. It can be calculated when molar conductivity we know at the concentration C and molar conductivity at infinite dilution. So alpha simply can be calculated molar conductivity at concentration C divided by molar conductivity at infinite dilution. If we want to convert it into percentage, then it can be multiplied by 100. Third application of Kohlrausch's law, to calculate the dissociation constant for weak electrolyte. This is third application of Kohlrausch's law, calculation of dissociation constant. We know dissociation constant K is equal to C alpha square over 1 minus alpha. How it is find out C alpha square over 1 minus alpha? We consider in weak electrolyte. Weak electrolyte such as acetic acid, it will dissociate into, to calculate dissociation constant, so it will dissociate into acetate ion and H plus ion. We consider initially the concentration of acetic acid is 0. It is acetic acid concentration is C. When undergo dissociation, या degree of dissociation is alpha. If it undergo 1 minus alpha, then from the C minus C alpha, so it is 1 mole, it will form C alpha, it is also 1 mole, so form C alpha. Then we can calculate K is equal to concentration of product, it is C alpha for the acetate ion, and hydrogen ion is also C alpha, divided by this C minus C alpha. C को यहाँ से हम क्या करेंगे, कॉमन लेंगे, देन 1 C कैंसल, सो इट विल कम आउट टू बी C अल्फा स्क्वायर ओवर 1 माइनस अल्फा. सो वी कैन कैलकुलेट डिसोसिएशन कांस्टेंट फॉर वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट. नाउ आवर fourth application for this, calculation of solubility of sparingly soluble salt. sparingly मतलब थोड़ा बहुत soluble salt. We can calculate solubility for the sparingly soluble salt. sparingly soluble example जैसे हमारा क्या आ जाएगा, it is AgCl, barium sulfate, and another example we can take it is lead sulfate. How we calculate solubility for this? We know that molar conductivity at infinite dilution is equal to kappa into 1000 by m, and molarity means concentration. We can also say that it is equal to solubility. So here infinite dilution, it will be kappa into 1000 over solubility. So we can calculate solubility of sparingly soluble salt will come out to be kappa into 1000. Kappa is specific conductivity. We have discussed in the last lecture by molar conductivity at infinite dilution. Last application is to calculate ionic product of water. Fifth application is ionic product of water. What do you mean by ionic product? Ionic product means product of concentration of ions. We know water will dissociate into its ions as H plus and OH minus ion. Ionic product in the 11th class in equilibrium you have studied about it. Kw is equal to concentration of ions of water. It is H plus and OH minus. And at equilibrium their concentration is approximately equal to 10 to the power minus 7. Or we can say that it is 1.01 10 to the power minus 7 multiplied with this same concentration. So it will come out to be ionic product 1.02 10 to the power minus 14. So these are the applications for the Kohlrausch's law. Kohlrausch's law means to calculate the molar conductivity at infinite dilution for an electrolyte. This is our theoretical part of this unit. Now we are going to start our numerical portion based on these concepts. So let's start our numericals. Numericals based on which we have discussed in the last video lecture of conductivity, molar conductivity, specific conductivity, equivalent conductivity, resistance and resistivity, and also on the Kohlrausch's law and its application. We have already discussed about the numerical portions of the Faraday law as well as based on the Nernst equation and related expression. So today we are going to start our numerical portion based on these two topics. So our first numerical, एक बार ध्यान से सुन लो, इस भी न्यूमेरिकल्स एनसीईआरटी या तुम्हारे प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस में आए हुए न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं. सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इफ़ द मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन. मैं यहाँ पर इसकी स्टेटमेंट नहीं लिख रहा, डायरेक्टली जो हमें गिवन है उसके बारे में हम वैल्यूज़ को यहाँ पर नोट डाउन करते जा रहे हैं. मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन किस किस के लिए दी है? फॉर द NaCl वी हैव गिवन इट इज़ 126.4 Simon centimeter square per mole, and molar conductivity for HCl we have given, and molar conductivity at infinite dilution for sodium acetate CH3COO Na. So these value given are 425 0.9 Simon centimeter square per mole, and last is 91.0 Simon centimeter square per mole. These values are given in the question. Molar conductivity at infinite dilution for the sodium chloride, HCl and sodium acetate. Next इसमें पूछा है what will be the molar conductivity for the acetic acid. We have to calculate molar conductivity for acetic acid. सेम हमने एप्लीकेशंस के अंदर स्टडी किया था। अभी एप्लीकेशंस में हमने ये तो स्टडी किया, फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन टू कैलकुलेट द मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन फॉर एन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट. सो फ्रॉम हेयर NaCl will dissociate into Na plus and Cl minus. HCl will dissociate into H plus and Cl minus, and sodium acetate it will dissociate into CH3CO minus plus Na plus. And we, by the use of all these ions, we have to calculate for the acetic acid. In acetic acid, ions are acetate ion and H plus. So we need only these two, acetate and H plus. So if Na is here, Cl is here, so we can subtract NaCl from here. So add both these values and subtract it. So we can say that HCl and these two values, when we add for this and subtract this, you can find out your answer. इन दोनों वैल्यूज को क्या करेंगे, ऐड कर देंगे, HCl एंड दिस एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट माइनस Na. यू कैन फाइंड आउट मोलर कंडक्टिविटी फॉर दिस. समझ में आया? नेक्स्ट हमारा क्वेश्चन है, कोई भी ऐसा तुम्हारे अगर एक क्वेश्चन आता है कि टू कैलकुलेट मोलर कंडक्टिविटी फॉर दिस, तो यू कैन सोल्व इट बाय यूजिंग दिस. आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज the conductivity of 0.001028 molar acetic acid. We have given in the question acetic acid and its concentration given is 0.001028 molar. Acetic acid concentration is given 0.001028 molar. Is conductivity हमें इसकी दी है. Conductivity means हमें क्या दिया है, kappa. Conductivity और specific conductivity means the same thing. It is 4.95 into 10 to the power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse. Calculate its dissociation constant. So we have to calculate K. And second part is if molar conductivity at infinite dilution, we have given molar conductivity at infinite dilution for acetic acid. This will be equal to 390.5 Simon centimeter square per mole. हमसे पूछा क्या है, डिसोसिएशन कांस्टेंट. हमें गिवन है एसिटिक एसिड की कंसंट्रेशन, स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी और मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन. सो वी नो दैट डिसोसिएशन कांस्टेंट K is equal to C alpha square over 1 minus alpha. We know about the concentration, we don't know about alpha. So alpha can be calculated, molar conductivity at concentration C by molar conductivity at infinite dilution. अभी हमने स्टडी किया था कुछ लेवल्स ला के एप्लीकेशंस के अंदर. यू कैन कैलकुलेट अल्फा फ्रॉम हेयर. यू नो मोलर कंडक्टिविटी फॉर इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन, दिस वैल्यू इज गिवन. नाउ यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट मोलर कंडक्टिविटी एट कंसंट्रेशन C. So you know molar conductivity is equal to kappa means specific conductivity into 1000 by m, and you know about this given in the question. This value is this, so it will be 495 into 10 to the power minus 5 into 1000 by, for acetic acid conductivity given is concentration given is 0.0028 mole. So from here molar conductivity at concentration C, we can calculate, we put it here, you can calculate alpha, then you can put alpha here and concentration is this, so you can easily calculate the K. From here when we calculate at concentration C, then it will be equal to 48 point, when you solve it come out to be 48.15 Simon centimeter square per mole, ये वैल्यू ये आएगी. देन अल्फा विल बी इक्वल टू 48.15 बाई, एट इनफाइनाइट डाइल्यूशन दिस वैल्यू इज 390.5. when we solve it alpha come out to be equal 0.1223. then you can calculate K, so K will be equal to C is 0.01028 into C alpha square, alpha is 0.1233 into square करना है, so it is 0.1233 over 1 minus alpha, alpha is 0.1233. when you solve it K come out to be equal 1.78 into 10 to the power minus 5. So you can calculate equilibrium या constant from these given relations. Now we are going towards the next numerical. सिंपली हमें क्या करना था, ये चीज़ें जो गिवन है उनका यूज करके हमने क्या निकाला, पहले मोलर कंडक्टिविटी कंसंट्रेशन सी पर, उससे हमने क्या है अल्फ़ा निकाल लिया और अल्फ़ा का यूज़ करके हमने, तो स्टेप टू स्टेप चलेंगे तो इजीली वी कैन कैलकुलेट. सबसे पहले थ्योरेटिकल पोर्शंस को अच्छी तरह से कीजिए, देन यू कैन सोल्व ईच एंड एवरी न्यूमेरिकल्स बेस्ड ऑन एनसीईआरटी and previous year questions. So let's discuss about next numerical. Conductivity of 0.0241 molar acetic acid is this. Calculate its molar conductivity in this solution if molar conductivity of this is at infinite dilution is this. Also what would be dissociation constant. मैं इसके बारे में सिंपली बता देता हूँ. हमें गिवन है कंसंट्रेशन, गिवन है कंसंट्रेशन इज 0.00241 मोलर, मतलब हमें मोलरिटी या कंसंट्रेशन गिवन है सॉल्यूशन की. एसिटिक एसिड है ये हमारा, इट इज़ अवर एसिटिक एसिड. आगे हमें इसकी दी है कंडक्टिविटी. कंडक्टिविटी मीन्स कापा हमें गिवन इट इज़ 7.896 इंटू 10 to the power minus 5 Simon centimeter inverse. Calculate its molar conductivity. We have to calculate molar. We can simply calculate kappa into 1000 by m. So हमें kappa given है by m, इसको कर देंगे 1000. सेकेंड इसमें पूछा है at infinite dilution, molar conductivity यहाँ से आ जाएगी और infinite dilution की हमें दी है, it is 390.5 Simon centimeter square per mole. Then what will be dissociation constant? You will calculate alpha from here by concentration C and at infinite dilution. Then you can calculate K is equal to C alpha square over 1 minus alpha. जो हमने अभी पहले न्यूमेरिकल डिस्कस किया सेम कुछ उसी तरह का न्यूमेरिकल सही है. सो अब क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. कुछ हमारे जो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हमने एक्सप्रेशंस किए थे उनके ऊपर बेस्ड है. ये भी अच्छा न्यूमेरिकल है तुम्हारे सीबीएसई में, ये पहले आया हुआ है द प्रीवियस ईयर एग्जाम. द इलेक्ट्रिकल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ ए कॉलम ऑफ 0.05 मोलर NaOH. वी हैव गिवन 0.05 मोलर NaOH solution we have given. Resistance is this. Diameter is 1 centimeter square. Diameter हमें given है 1 centimeter and length is 50 centimeter and resistance will be equal to 5.55 into 10 to the power 3 ohm. Calculate its resistivity. We have to calculate resistivity. Conductivity means kappa, and we have calculate molar conductivity. जो जो चीज़ें हमें गिवन हैं उनका यूज करके हमें ये चीज़ें निकालनी है. सो वी हैव गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन concentration, diameter. From diameter we can calculate radius. So radius will be 0.5 centimeter, and from radius we can calculate cross sectional area for the conductor. We know it looks like a circle, so cross sectional area will be pi into r square. Pi is 3.14, r is 0.5 into 0.5. Next is length. We have given, resistance is given, so resistivity. We know resistivity is equal to, as resistance is equal to rho L by A. So it is rho is equal to 1 R into A by L. We know area is here, length is given. So you can calculate resistivity. Second term asked in question is kappa. Kappa is specific conductivity. So it is equal to 1 over R into L by A, या simply we can say that 1 by rho. Rho हम यहाँ से calculate कर लेंगे, then it will be 1 by. Third term asked is molar conductivity. So molar conductivity is equal to kappa. Kappa तो यहाँ से आएगा into 1000 by m. M given in. So easily you can calculate numerical from this portion also. This is asked in your previous year question. So let's move towards the next question. It is also previous year question. So you have given statement, the resistance of a conductivity cell filled with 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution. तो हमें concentration given है. Concentration in this question will be equal to 0.1 mole per liter, and resistance is 100 ohm. Next, if the resistance of the same cell when filled with, अब हमें concentration दूसरी भी दी है, मीन्स अगर हम इसको C1 माने तो दिस इज C2 इज इक्वल टू, अगर इसी को हम किस कंसंट्रेशन से भरें 0.02 मोल पर लीटर, तो इसकी जो रेजिस्टेंस है इफ़ इट इज़ R1 तो R2 हमारी कितनी हो जाती है, इट इज़ 520 ओहम. आगे क्वेश्चन में कहा गया है कैलकुलेट द कंडक्टिविटी एंड मोलर कंडक्टिविटी. कंडक्टिविटी मीन्स कापा एंड मोलर कंडक्टिविटी फॉर 0.02 मोलर KCl. इस सॉल्यूशन के लिए हमें निकालना 0.02 इज दिस. द कंडक्टिविटी ऑफ 0.1 मोलर KCl, इसके लिए हमें कंडक्टिविटी मीन्स कापा में गिवन है, इट इज़ 1.29 साइमन पर मीटर इनवर्स. सो हमें ये क्वेश्चन में गिवन है और जो हमसे पूछा गया है वो भी हमें यहाँ पर लिख लिया है. सो देखिए पहले हमें कंसंट्रेशन दी थी फॉर द KCl सॉल्यूशन, दिस इज मोल पर लीटर. दोनों केसेस में हमारा सॉल्यूशन क्या है, इट इज KCl, हेयर इट इज आल्सो KCl. व्हेन इट्स कंसंट्रेशन इज 0.1, रेजिस्टेंस इज दिस एंड स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी इज दिस, and when concentration this, resistance will become this. Now you have to calculate kappa for this. For the calculation of kappa, if we have to calculate kappa is equal to 1 over R. R हमें पता है into L by A. We don't know about the cell constant. L by A is also called as the cell constant. So this cell constant will remain same. Length and area of the cell will remain same if the concentration of the cell is changed from 0.01 to 0.02. So we can calculate this cell constant from here because we know here kappa. So it is 1.29 will be equal to 1 over R. It is 1 by 100 into L by A. So this L by A will be equal to multiplied by 100. So it come out to be 100 centimeter inverse. L is centimeter, centimeter square. We can use this L by A here. So we can calculate kappa for 0.02 molar. It is 1 over R. So 1 by 520 into L by A is 129. So you can easily calculate. Then you have to calculate molar conductivity for 0.02. So it will be kappa into क्या करते हैं 1000 by m. कंसंट्रेशन की वन इज 0.02. कापा हम यहाँ से कैलकुलेट करके रख दें. तो तुम्हारे प्रीवियस ईयर्स एग्जाम्स में या एनसीईआरटी में कुछ इसी तरह के क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं. यू कैन सोल्व इफ़ यू नो अबाउट द कंसेप्ट. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू.